Hello dear students, welcome to your literature in English class. Today we are going to start A Handful of Salt, which is a story by Subhadra Sen Gupta. The story A Handful of Salt is based on the theme Our Country. The meaning of the title A Handful of Salt is clear from the picture. Dear students, you not only have to watch this video, you have to read the story also. You can read along with me. So let's start. A thin 61-year-old Mahatma, armed with nothing but a walking stick, marches to the sea with a crowd of followers. Read what fascinates two young boys in a village in Gujarat as they wait for Bapu. So what does it mean? A thin 61-year-old Mahatma. The person the story is about is Mahatma Gandhi. He is 61-year-old at that time, armed with nothing but a walking stick. Means he is carrying nothing but a walking stick that you can see in the picture provided. Mahatma Gandhi is walking with a stick at number 4 in the picture. Marches to the sea with a crowd of followers. Marches here means walk. So he is walking to the sea with a crowd of followers. In the pictures you can see that Mahatma Gandhi is walking and his followers are also with him. So let's read what fascinates two young boys in a small village in Gujarat. So the story is from Gujarat, a small village in Gujarat, about two young boys as they wait for Bapu. Bapu word is also used for Mahatma Gandhi. So the story is about two young boys who got attracted by this procession which is led by Mahatma Gandhi, and the setup of the story is in a small village in Gujarat. So let's do some word meanings of difficult words. The first word is fascinates, which means attracts. Second word is Mahatma, which is the combination of two words Mahan Atma in Hindi, which means great soul in English, and this word is used for Mahatma Gandhi. Then the word march, which means walk. Dhani and Gokul climbed up the tallest peepal tree. It was the best spot for a long distance view. They could see the rough village track for miles as it snaked away beyond the huddle of mud thatch huts to run along the Sabarmati river. This morning, the river lay glistening in the early morning light. No one knew when the procession would come, so the two boys had come prepared for a long wait. They were carrying a small cloth, bundle of chapatis and a couple of bananas. Meaning of some difficult words. First word is snaked away, which means stretched ahead in long twisting curves. The meaning would be more clear when we look at the first picture. There is a path which is stretched ahead in long twisting curves. So we can say the path is snaked away. Second word is huddle. Huddle means crowd or group together. Mud thatch huts. See the middle picture below. So you can see in the middle picture that there are mud thatch huts. The huts which are made using mud. They are huddled together, means there are so many at one place, or you can say they are close to each other. The fourth word is glistening. Glistening means sparkling or shining. So here in the chapter the word is glistening river. So I have provided a picture of glistening river, the third picture. So you can see when you say that river is glistening, it means that river is sparkling or river is shining. So water is shining. Let's read the text once again. Dhani and Gokul climbed up the tallest peepal tree. So the two characters of the story are the two boys, Dhani and Gokul. So they climbed up the tallest peepal tree. It was the best spot for a long distance view. So why they climbed up the peepal tree? Because they want to see from a distance, from a long distance. And this tallest peepal tree is the best spot for them. They could see the rough village track for miles as it snaked away beyond the huddle of mud thatch huts. Dear students, look at the picture, first two pictures. So they could, from that tree, they can see that path which is snaked away, means which have twisting curves, and they can see that path beyond the huddle of mud thatch huts. So they are seeing that path going beyond the mud thatch huts which are shown in the middle picture. To run along the Sabarmati river. Now look at the river which in the third picture, that is the Sabarmati river in Gujarat. This morning the river lay glistening in the early morning light. So this time is the morning time and the river is glistening, means the river is shining in the early morning light. No one knew when the procession would come. Procession means when so many people come together, like you see in the picture when Gandhiji and his followers were walking, so that was a procession. So the two boys had come prepared for a long wait. So the boys already know that they don't know the exact time when the procession is coming. They are not sure about that, and so they already come prepared for a long wait. Means they know that they have to wait for a long procession to come over there. They were carrying a small cloth, bundle of chapatis and a couple of bananas. So how the boys are already prepared? Because they are carrying the eatables with them. They are carrying the bundle of chapatis and a couple of bananas, so that they can eat while they are waiting for that procession to come. So that's all for now. Please wait for my second video. Thank you so much.